to today's workout. This is Tough Turkeys. Please make sure you warm up. And this workout was shot in Turkey where we weren't using any equipment, but we do recommend having a soft floor or mat. Alright guys, here we go. So our first exercise is star jumps. We're going to do 2 sets of all of these exercises. And we were having a little technical problem with our timer. So this is just done to as many reps as we felt like doing. It was so hot. Okay, we were trying to come up with some sort of heat wave title for this one, but Tough Turkeys is what we finished with. So second exercise we're going to do, off we go, is a sprinter lunge, okay, or a floor touch back lunge. Okay, so you're touching your hands either side to your front foot. Okay, we started out with some star jumps. We're going to do each of these exercises twice through, and we're just doing these ones, so watch for the changes, guys. No timer on this one. Alright, we're just doing some back lunge, floor touches or sprinter lunges, and this lunge incorporates more of the glutes because you've got to drive up from the leant over position, okay? Alternating back onto the ball of the foot, keep that front foot nice and flat on the floor so you can keep that balance. Alright guys, next up we have a basic squat and calf raise combo. Okay, nice little exercise to incorporate every muscle in the leg. Squatting down to 90 degrees, driving up, and at the top of the standing position, you want to raise those heels off the floor and incorporate your calves into the movement. Okay, squat down, raise the arms up, drive up to the standing position, and then perform a calf raise at the top of the movement. Make sure you keep your core tight and your back straight, and you want to stick your glutes right out. As you can see, Natalia doing that really well. And then driving up through the balls of the feet, and check out those awesome pink trainers that she picked up that day, so she wanted to wear them for the video. There we go. I think I'm wearing my trainers that we picked up that absolutely were totally worth it. Okay, we both really like those trainers. So down to the floor for mountain climbers, guys. Mountain climbers. Okay, back straight, head up. As I said, we're having some technical problems with the timer in this video, so these exercises are done to as many as we want to do. And we were drawing a little crowd there, okay? Hopefully got a few more subscribers to the channel afterwards. So, alright guys, make sure you keep your glutes down on this one. And beautiful positioning by Natalia there. Back straight, head up, and sprinting the knees to the chest for your sprint mountain climbers there. And guys, you really do not know how hot it was there. We were dying already by this point, so we're really glad that we got to finish this workout and now finally can post it. Alright, so this is called a dead stop push-up. We're going all the way to the floor, putting the chest on the ground, raising the hands off the floor slightly, and then performing the rest of the push-up. So you can see Nat doing a clear demonstration of that, all the way down, lifting the hand, and then placing it back down to push all the way back up. And these are tough, these push-ups, okay guys? So yeah, try these out. If you can't do them in the full body version, you can do them on your knees, guys, but it's really important that you keep your core nice and tight. Remember that a push-up is the original plank, okay? So it's really important that you're holding a plank straight line position from the top of your head all the way down to your heels during any push-up movement. You got a nice straight line. If you bend your back, you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on your lower back, and it's going to be very uncomfortable. So engage your core, and of course engage your core in any exercise, including this one. This is a single leg glute raise, okay, or what we call a glute bridge or a single glute bridge. And we're driving through the heel on this one, keeping the foot flat on the floor. Lift the glute up, pause for a moment at the top of the movement, and then lower back to the floor again. Okay guys, and we're going to do an equal number. So you want to say 15 or 20 reps on this one leg, and then we're going to change legs. Okay guys, so you want to make sure that you do a nice even number on both sides of these. We don't want to get lopsided. Alright guys, so if you've done 15 reps, then repeat that on the other side. If you've done 20, then go ahead and do 20. Alright, back straight. You can keep your head raised like I do, or you can put your head back like Nat likes to do. Okay, it's totally up to you. In that sense, you can push through the palms of the hand to help yourself raise up a little bit, but just remember it is a glute exercise, and it is that glute that is still got the foot on the floor that you're focusing on, okay? So in that last case, it was the left side that I was concentrating on, because that's the one that had the foot still on the floor. The other foot was, of course, on my knee. All right, guys, round to the front for a front touch plank. Okay, so that's a front touch plank. Alternating hands, 2 directly to the front, touching the floor lightly, and repeating. So you're reaching forward each time and touching the floor with the tips of your fingers at the full outreach of the arm. So keep the hips down and reach in, alternating hands forward and touching the tips of the finger to the floor. We're going on to a side pump plank. One of my favorite types of plank is a side pump plank. A lot of people really struggle with this one. You want to make sure that your weight is distributed evenly between your elbow to hand. I like to try and concentrate my weight is on my forearm. Okay, so your pressure is not going directly through your elbow. Okay, make sure that weight is distributed evenly between your hand and your elbow. Switch sides. Okay, and again, nice straight line for this one. Good clean positioning. Okay, you want to have your hips forward and your body in a straight line from the top of your head down to heels. Lower the hips towards the ground and then pop back up to that side plank position. All right, guys, and those are all of our exercises for set 1. Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning now. Hopefully you're still with us and you'll continue on as we did in the heat. This was shot about 6 in the evening. You can see it was a lovely, that's actually the ocean behind us. It was a lovely place to go. We went to Alanya, which is near Antalya, and yeah, we highly recommend it. Okay, beautiful sunset. We shot it with the sunset to the right of us because obviously it was going to white us out a little bit, but you can see it's a lovely skyline behind us each night, and it was just such a great trip to go on. Okay, so stepping back into those sprinter lunges. Okay, no excuses not to work out. Hopefully burn off some of those treats you may have had if you're on holiday. Stepping back, touching the floor, and then driving up through the glute, alternating leg on each one. Okay, try to make sure you step back and lower yourself before reaching down, guys. Okay, so it's not just about leaning over, you're stepping back and then reaching down to the floor. All right, guys, so down to the ground. And ready positions, everybody, for our squats. Okay, as you can see, we actually got, or I got it wrong there, and it is a squat and calf raise. So there you go. Okay, see, we get it wrong. We get it wrong too. So squat and calf raise. I was already getting down the position for the mountain climbers. Then we realized I missed out the squat and calf raise. Trust me, it was like boiling there. It was like actually training in a boiler room. So that's how warm it was, and we only shot this over about a 10-12 minute time, but it was really, really hot. So all right, so sitting right back, squatting right down, and then raising the heels, so you're encouraging the calf to do the work extra. Okay, we use every muscle of the leg in a good squat, guys, so make sure squats are a regular part of your training. They're very, very good for every muscle in the leg. And then we were just doing a little extra with the calf raise in there as well. A nice little combination I like. All right, guys, here we go with dead stop push up. And Natalia is now demonstrating this one on the knees. So you can see that one, you got to go all the way down to the ground and then push back up. Okay, guys. You know, dead stop push up, you don't have to raise the hands. You can just lower to the floor and then push back up. But you got to make sure you get right down to the ground. You touch that chest to the floor every time, which I know is going to be more difficult for some people. A real push up, the shoulders do go below the elbow, guys. And that's a common mistake, is to only go halfway. So you must go right down to the floor with each of these and then drive back up. We only did like 10, maybe 12 reps of those, okay? And that is plenty. Better to do perfect reps than to do hundreds of bad reps, okay, guys? All right, mountain climbers, let's get explosive. Bring those knees up to the chest, okay? Keep that butt down, keep that head up, driving the knee to the chest, and that's great, guys. You know, we did try to use a timer, but it was getting a bit messed up. I think it was overheating like we were, so we're just gonna go by when we change. Keep your eyes on the screen for when we change, and it's a single glute bridge for the change. Okay, so single leg glute bridge, and in this case we're using the right glute, okay, the right glute muscle to drive through with this set, and we're going to make sure we do the same amount of reps from one side to the other. Okay, I'm just rambling now about the exercises, so hopefully you're still listening. Okay, if you're still listening, give us a comment, give us a like, press the thumb up button, thumb up, that's right, thumbs up button below the video, and let us know what you thought of the video. See if you like this randomly timed one rather than our set beep time ones. Anyway, all the way up, all the way down. Okay, we didn't want to waste a nice view in this workout, so still tried to pull it together for a video. All right, guys, so it was so hot and we were trying to remember the routine, so we have a little chat here about what came next. All right, guys, and we're into our front touch plank. Okay, front touch plank. So I've got my feet shoulder width apart there. You can have your feet together, or you can have them shoulder width apart, and you're just reaching forward, touching the floor just with the tip of the finger, and then bringing it back again, guys. Okay, try not to be too fast, especially if you're doing time normally, because there's no point going super fast with a movement based plank. You want to keep it controlled. Okay, here we go. Last two, guys. We've got a side pump plank. Okay, lowering the hips down and driving them back up again. Okay, as you can see in our faces, we were really starting to feel this one. It really was one of the hottest times. We thought it was going to be cooler in the evening. We were sadly mistaken. It was very warm, but yeah, it was a fantastic trip, guys. It really was. If you want to go there, I highly recommend it. So here we go, side pump plank. Nat, of course, showing perfect technique there. She must have a good personal trainer. Anyway, so lowering down to the floor and pushing back up. That was a wink sound in case you didn't get that. So all the way down, all the way back up, and there you go, guys. And of course, crash out because it was so warm, guys. But not nearly as hot as you guys are going to be if you keep up these workouts. Subscribe, like, comment, use the tips and lifestyle ideas that we add on this channel. Thanks very much, Nat, for arranging an amazing turkey holiday. Recommended to everyone. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.